Welcome to the U.S. Virgin Islands, made up of St. Croix, St. Thomas, and St. John. Now this video will provide 10 reasons why people love the U.S. Virgin Islands.
I was just a gamer back in 69. Thank you.
Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the U.S. Virgin Islands. Population around 110,000. Now just for context, we have a map here. We have circled the U.S. Virgin Islands. The U.S. Virgin Islands are a 4-hour and 30-minute ferry ride from the British Virgin Islands. Now this video will provide 10 reasons why people love the U.S. Virgin Islands. People love U.S. Virgin Islands because of Virgin Islands National Park. A Caribbean jewel, Virgin Islands National Park attracts more than 1 million visitors each year, making it the single largest tourist attraction in the entire archipelago. Lawrence Rockefeller donated 5,000 acres of land to establish the national park in 1956. Today, the park covers 2/3 of the Emerald Island of St. John and includes hiking trails, protected bays, stunning beaches, underwater sea gardens, and the ruins of historical sugar mills. The Reef Bay guided hike, one of St. John's most popular walking trails, is a great way to explore some of these attractions. Nature lovers delight in the park's ecological diversity. More than 800 species of plants and 30 species of tropical birds are found within its borders. Not surprisingly, the park's waters are excellent for swimming, diving, and snorkeling. Highlights include Watermelon Key and Cinnamon Bay. Exploring all of this natural beauty is among the most popular things to do in the Virgin Islands and offers an experience nature lovers will treasure for a lifetime. People love the U.S. Virgin Islands because of Cruz Bay Beach and underwater snorkel trail. Nestled in the Virgin Islands National Park, Cruz Bay's long and arching curve of the creamy sand and turquoise water is the most photographed beach in St. John's. Fringed by coconut palms, this is one of the best beaches in the Caribbean. The Cruz Bay underwater snorkeling trail lies just offshore from the spit of land jutting out into the bay. In the crystal clear waters here, you can spot over 30 different species of fish. Underwater signposts label each feature of the coral reef. People of the U.S. Virgin Islands because of Buck Island Reef National Monument. Beautiful Buck Island and its surrounding sea gardens are one of the most visited attractions on St. Croix. Lying 1.5 miles off the northeast coast of St. Croix in the center of a vast marine sanctuary, Buck Island Reef was guaranteed protection when U.S. President John F. Kennedy named it the first U.S. underwater national monument in 1961. The reef here features coral grottos and is one of the best dive sites in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Along the marked trail, snorkelers and divers can spot many tropical fish such as blue tang and barracuda. Wreck dives are found just off the north coast. Buck Island also offers protected beaches, picnic sites, and cooking grills, as well as a hiking trail through the forest of giant tamarins to the island's scenic ridge. People love U.S. Virgin Islands because of Magens Bay. Fringed by green hills and coconut palms, Magens Bay frequently graces lists of the world's most beautiful beaches. The typically calm seas along this horseshoe-shaped bay are excellent for snorkeling, swimming, kayaking, and other sports. Also in the Magens Bay watershed, the Tropical Discovery Hike leads participants through a 75-acre preserve owned by the Nature Conservatory. This unique area includes diverse habitats ranging from dry forest hilltops to mangroves wetlands with numerous natives and migratory bird species. The 2 miles of well-maintained trail wind downhill under tree canopies to beautiful Magens Bay Beach where you can cool off with a swim. People love the U.S. Virgin Islands because of Cruz Bay. Set in a yacht-filled harbor backed by steep hills, Cruz Bay is the downtown of St. John. Until the 1970s, Cruz Bay was a quiet customs port without much activity. Today, the small town of around 3,000 people has evolved into a hip center, acquiring the nickname Love City. Many options for shopping and dining are found among the pastel-colored houses dotting the hills on the outskirts of the village, and the town is a launching point for excursions to Virgin Islands National Park. A worthwhile attraction in town is the Elaine Lone Sprague Library and Museum, housed in a restored plantation great house. The museum exhibits the history of St. John to the displays of photographs, newspaper articles, and native Indian and colonial artifacts. Galleries display the work of local artists. Nearby lies beautiful Mayo Bay and Hawks Nest Beach, a popular snorkeling spot. People love the U.S. Virgin Islands because of Charlotte, Amalie. The capital of the U.S. Virgin Islands, Charlotte, Amalie, is one of the most popular cruise ports in the Caribbean. It's named after a Danish queen and sits mid-island on the south shore of St. Thomas, where pretty pastel homes with red roofs sprinkle the steep green hills. Apart from many restaurants and entertainment options, Charlotte Amalie also offers the largest number of boutique and jewelry shops in the Caribbean, as well as several picturesque beaches for swimming and snorkeling. People love the U.S. Virgin Islands because of Coral World Ocean Park. Looking for something fun for the whole family? Coral World Ocean Park offers an interactive marine experience that everyone will love. The park features an underwater observatory, a tropical nature trail, the Marine Gardens Aquarium, and a huge glass-enclosed coral reef tank. People love the U.S. Virgin Islands because of Heritage Trail. The St. Croix Heritage Trail is a 72-mile self-guided driving tour of the island's historical and natural attractions. Road signs guide you along the route between Frederiksted and Christiansted, north to Magens Bay in the west, and to Point Udall, the easternmost point in the United States. People love the U.S. Virgin Islands because of Christiansted. St. Croix's largest town, Christiansted, lies on the north coast of the island between steep hills and a reef-protected shallow harbor. At one point, the bustling port of Christiansted was the capital of the territory under Danish rule, and the attractive six-block historic district reflects the glory days of Danish prosperity. People love the U.S. Virgin Islands because of Sandy Point National Wildlife Refuge. If you're looking for a pristine stretch of sand and sea without the crowds, head to Sandy Point National Wildlife Refuge. About 15 miles southwest of Christiansted, the refuge features a 2-mile stretch of dazzling white sand and turquoise sea. The refuge protects leatherback sea turtles as well as many species of birds. The reasons provided in this video are not all the reasons why people love the U.S. Virgin Islands. If you've got a reason why you love the U.S. Virgin Islands, pop it in the comments section. I'll make another video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Ciao for now!